Mr. Paul Scully.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We must acknowledge the wrongdoings of the minority armed group, the Arakan Rohingya Salvation Army, but the disproportionate response in escalating violence has inflamed a long-running human rights situation, has left others, as we've heard, such as Bangladesh, to carry a significant burden. Now, does the Minister agree with me that we should recognise the pivotal role that Aung San Suu Kyi is playing in bringing democracy to what remains a fragile country? But if we're ever going to get back to talking about democratic structures, trade, healthcare and education in that country, we need a long-standing solution that will work to bring the human rights crisis to an end, that the Rohingya Muslims can live peacefully. And can the Minister outline what we're doing to be able to cope with that UK aid for the increasing numbers that are fleeing to Bangladesh?
Minister.
I thank my honourable friend, as I say, for all the work he does, both actually as an officer of the All-Party Group for Burma, but also for Bangladesh. He will be aware that the 2008 Constitution in Burma grants the military 25% of the seats in Parliament, as well as control of defence, border affairs and home affairs ministries. This situation entrenches the security forces since the coup, as I say, in 1962, and makes life very difficult to have any sort of normalcy as we would understand it. And it is within that context that one has to recognise the amazingly courageous behaviour of the leader Aung San Suu Kyi. Now, I can understand from the Honourable Lady her disappointment, but we have to look, I think, at the context of trying to play a role. It has made life better for many Burmese citizens, I accept, not for the Rohingya population down in the southwest. But I think, imagine the situation where there was another coup d'etat and Aung San Suu Kyi was removed from the scene and we went back to fully fledged military rule. That would be a calamitous outcome, I think, for the Burmese people. We need, I think, to do all we can to support the moves, slow though they may be, towards some sort of democracy as we would understand it within Burma. And as my honourable friend rightly says, I think the role of Aung San Suu Kyi and her international standing is critically important in ensuring that some sort of normalcy comes to pass in the years to come.
James Winson.